Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with another Stitch Sunday. I'm still doing chainless foundations. I'm going to use Camille's Creations pattern, but just the foundation row of it in just a small section. So I'm going to link her full pattern for this blanket that you've already seen me use this yarn for. It's a nice stripy yarn for the Boggy Creek blanket. Anyway, I wanted to show you that you could do some really interesting stitches on the foundation without doing a full chain. Plus then you know that your stitch count is right as long as you've done all the stitch counts in between correctly. So you're going to start with a slip knot, and I do something a little different than most people. Most people I'm using an 8mm hook, which is larger. I think this calls for a 6.5, but again, I think it's easier to see what's going on if I use the bigger hook. All right, I gotta move that. All right, so I only chain one, and I pinch that. I don't chain two. I only chain one ever. It does not matter what I'm doing. So that's a my choice thing. Most of the time when you're going to do a double crochet first, you do a chain two. So I'm going to choose to not do a chain two. Okay, and I yarn over, and I yarn over again, pull through. Now I have 3 loops on the hook. Normally I would yarn over, pull through. That would give me my double crochet US terms. But yarn over, pull through 1, and then I'm going to pinch that stitch. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now I have a chain and a double crochet. In Camille's pattern, in the first stitch, you're going to do 2 double crochets. So now I need to go in that stitch again, yarn over, go in that stitch again, yarn over, pull through. But this time I'm not going to just pull through 1 because I want it in that same chain. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay? So I've got 2 double crochets in the same chain. Okay, now we're going to do 3 regular double crochets. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1 to create your chain, pinch it, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1 because we need our chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 2 regular double crochets. Again, this was an increase, or 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This is 2 separate, so now we have 3 chains down here. I don't know how well you can see that with the fuzzy yarn, but sorry, I apologize. I thought the color would be good enough, but fuzzy might be making it tricky. Anyway, we need 1 more of these regular double crochets. This next one's where it gets really interesting. The increase isn't so hard to understand. Took me a second to figure out the next one. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have 2 in our very first stitch, so an increase, double crochet, and then 3 chains and a double crochet. Now we're going to do double crochet 2 together. Yes, you can do this on the chainless foundation, and here's how. So yarn over, go in. You notice I'm going under the 2 loops. That's part of why I use the bigger hook. Yarn over, come through, yarn over, pull through 1. Okay, that's our chain. Pinch it, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, when you're doing 2 together, this is where you stop for this stitch. And then we're going to yarn over again. We're going to go under those 2 loops, yarn over, pull through. We need a chain, so yarn over, pull through 1. Now yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So what that did is we have 2 chains down here, but only 1 stitch up here. So this is creating the valley. And then in her pattern, we're going to do that twice, which is good because I think this is kind of a very strange thing, and it took me a little bit to figure out how to do this, but it works just fine because there are no skipped stitches. So yarn over, go under those 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 1 to make the chain, pinch it, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not complete the double crochet. Pinch it, yarn over, go under those 2, yarn over, pull through, yarn over. Did I pull through 1? Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. Okay, yarn over, pull through 1, so I needed my chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 3, because then that means we have 2 chains, but 1 stitch up here. And you can already see how it's starting to curve. And then 3 regular double crochets. I'll show you the top of this. The top is easier. The valleys are trickier on the foundation. It's not hard, but it's just kind of, you have to really pay attention to what you're doing and your counts. Yarn over. So we're just, you yarn over, go through. We need 3 regular double crochets. So we got to do our chain first. That was my first one. This is my second one. And yarn over. Boop. Pull through. Pull through 2. Pull through 2. I believe that was 3. Yes. 3 double crochets. Now at the top, so we're back to like where this would be, we're going to increase. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to do everything like we would a regular double crochet here. Yarn over, pull through that 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This time we're going to yarn over, go underneath there, yarn over, pull through 2. We are not going to make another chain because we want 2 in the same stitch. But now we need to do that again. So yarn over, pull through, but this time we need a chain. So pull through once, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go underneath, but we're not going to make a chain. So we're going to pull through 2, and again, you can see that's 2 of them in the same stitch. And then 3 regular. From here, I'm going to tell you just go to Camille's tutorial if you want to learn about this blanket. We're going to do 3 regular double crochets, foundation or chainless foundation double crochets. So I have to make sure I pull through 1 on that first, and then 2, and then here's 3, and then we would do that 2 together again. Just that's the part that's like I said, it took me a second. It took me a few minutes. I don't even remember how long, honestly. It took me a bit to figure that out. Now we're starting to see the curve. Now we would be doing 2 togethers to create the valley. The peaks are created by the increase. But again, for the rest of this pattern, go check out the Camille's Creations Easy Ripple Blanket. And that's how you do it without having to create a chain to begin with. And I believe you end on a single increase, but go watch her video to verify that. So to do an increase, you go in and you don't create a second chain. To do the 2 together, technically decrease, you do need to make a chain in the second stitch, then do your completing the 2 together double crochets. So US terms. Anyway, that's my stitch for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to y'all later.